Dong, dong, dong. I don't have my steel tongue drum. I'm in Llano, Texas, and I didn't bring some of the stuff with me so I wouldn't have to haul it back and forth. You know what I mean? But this is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. The day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now went whew, gone. What else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Might as well, yeah, why waste your time and frustrate yourself and run your blood pressure up. But anyway, yeah, I'm back in Llano for a few days here, getting stuff moved out of my RV and putting it in my truck so I can take it back to Fort Clark Springs. And hopefully by the time I get back down there or early next week, I'll get the Raven back, my golf cart, and be riding around the golf cart. Fort Clark Springs. But anyway, what else? The temperature here right now is 36 degrees, and I don't have Google, so I can't say, hey, Google. I left that in Fort Clark also. But I did get in the mail here these clips. Somebody sent me these clips. They wanted me to use them on this thing up here. But since I'm moving back to Fort Clark from here, I won't have the RV anymore. But there is a use for these at Fort Clark Springs, so thank you very much. There's no name on them, but yeah, they're plastic clips. They're kind of like, uh, uh, like you hang clothes with, but they're made out of plastic, and they're pretty sturdy too. Yeah, thank you. But anyway, what else? What else? Good morning. Good morning. No. What else? That's about it. I had a good ride over here. Did a video, couple of videos, and yeah, yeah. I'll read the comments. You'll get a kick out of them. But anyway, we got good internet access here, and then on Monday at Fort Clark Springs, they're going to install the Spectrum, so I'll have good internet there, and on and on we go. So anyway, this person's name is Want to Get Up, Go Ahead. That's some funny shit there. That was on the AI on the illnesses. Yeah. Well, I just was driving, and I have these fits every now and then. JW Rusty's off his meds again. Man, I'm always off my meds. I'm telling you for sure. But thank you. 1968 Alaskan on the road says, Rusty, let's go to Alaska. My home is in Houston, Texas. Let's take it home. Well, whatever. You do you. If you want to go to Alaska, go. Let me see what the temperature is in Fairbanks. Temperature, Fairbanks, Alaska.
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is minus 27 degrees.
Minus 27. I believe you can go by yourself. Forrest Lundy says, I have a Lear camper shell on my Tacoma. If you put a shell on your truck, it gives a lot of room. I carry a Whisper Quiet gas Furman generator. I wish I had bought a propane. Also chairs, an ice chest, fish pole, aluminum floor jack, and a lot of other stuff. Yeah, well, whatever. He says he pulls a 17-foot Jayco with a V6. He gets 10 to 11 miles per gallon. Well, that's good for us. Sounds like a good rig to me, and enjoy the hell out of it. Barry Calloway on comment call yesterday, I guess. For those interested in the Coleman 13B bunkhouse but don't have kids, look at the Coleman 13R. Yeah, the 13 series is just their price leader, and it is extremely cheap. It's right at $10,000, and that's the same price as the Rouser that comes with nothing. So the runaway campers have some serious competition there. It says this is the door. That's the person's name. Rusty, maybe you could let some air out of the tires to clear the top of the garage door frame with the Rouser, then inflate the tire after you push it inside. No, I'm not going to work. I doubt that I'm going to get a Rouser because I don't really want to fool with it. But anyway, thank you very much. That might work. Alf Pup, this is on the Dreamer Me. Rusty, you don't have to be near a VA to get them to pay for your health care. You are eligible to get community care since you live too far from the VA. This includes primary care, specialty care in your area, which the VA will pay for. When you go to the VA, you should ask about it and get someone to explain it to you, or just Google it. Seeing a local dermatologist, cardiologist, and ophthalmologist should be free to you. You just have to follow some steps. Okay, I'll check on it. Thank you. That's good information. because in Brackettville at Fort Clark Springs, there's no VA within 3 hours. Earth, Rusty, your eyes are lying to you. The president said there is no inflation and affordability is made up word. Are you tired of winning yet? I don't know. I mean, the new car prices, that's what that was on that video? I don't know, man. Whatever it is, Mr. CJ Cab, thumbs up. Lisa Richards, LMAO on the illnesses. Tom Sturgis, why don't you stay on longer? Where? Well, I am going to stay on longer at Fort Clark Springs. I'm fixing to go back there. Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I'm not trying to. It's happening naturally. I mean, I'm slowing down. I mean, I don't. I'm more comfortable in my skin now than I was at the age of 30, for sure, or 40. Why? Well, because working in the workforce stresses you out, man. Yeah. Want to get up? Go ahead. The best blog I've had in Junction by far is the best barbecue. Duh. The best barbecue I've had in Junction by far is Lum's on Main Street, a few miles south of I-10. Far better than Cooper's, in my opinion. It's okay. I mean, it's like beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. In the same way with barbecue. It may taste good to somebody and not good to somebody else, but yeah, they're very popular. This is Hellcat Granny. Driving, thinking, and planning. That's me, baby. I'm always, when you drive down I don't listen to the radio or music, so I'm just, my mind, and that's a good time to think, just cruising along there. It takes about 3.5, well, yesterday it took me 4 hours because I stopped about, I don't know, 4 times. Anyway, Keith Bronson, you shouldn't drink and drive. You mean like drinking tea? No, I agree. Dairy, somebody, Dary. WTF did I just watch? I don't know, man. You leave another comment like that and you'll be feeding Matilda. B-Boys, did you get that hamburger? How was it? I didn't get a hamburger. I made a hamburger out of pork. I made it's ground pork. I made a pork patty. Al Fur, thumbs up. Amarillo, Dreamer Me, are you on US 83? I'm not sure where that was. That was either on Highway 29 or whatever that road is that goes over to Junction. I'm not sure where that was. I don't know. He says 377. Derry says 377. David Barron, they make a pill for that. They do. I'm sure they make a pill for everything. Raccoon Little Bear, you keep us entertained, Rusty. Keep it up. Happy trails, amigo. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we do okay. For my limited equipment and I don't edit and all that stuff, we do all right. I mean, some of these guys make movies. They don't make videos. I mean, they edit them and they start off with them in a certain position and, or they're walking away from the camera. And I'm saying to myself, they got to turn around and come back and get it and then edit that part out. While they're editing videos, I'm making videos. That's the difference. Okay. Whoever they are. Raccoon Little Bear, you keep us entertained. Thank you. I try to. David Gale, please take some of the money you are throwing around and buy a camera that you can lock the focus. I'll just do me, David. If you're not pleased with my videos, don't watch them. Jesse James, much to do about nothing. Occasionally do something productive. Again, Dolores and Bruce, thank you. The Dogman Chronicles, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. Hope your Tuesday was terrific. As far as I know, it was okay. Hope yours was too. Ms. Jean, smart move. The current place makes more sense for you. Yeah, the place in Fort Clark Springs, I agree. I like it. It's basically the same layout as this right here. The kitchen's got the same design. Never mind. Enough said. This is Gail. I can hardly wait, having a rouser vicariously through Rusty. I was disappointed a few weeks ago when it didn't appear to be in my future. Fingers crossed here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, Larry Tucker, Bob Wells, Cheap Our Living, bought a rouser that he pulls with a Forester. He has a YouTube video on his $130 interior build. The updated rouser now has one-piece walls and a thicker floor. Yeah, well, good. But I'm not sure about the rouser. I'm not sure if I want to do anything. So I'm gonna, we got to get through the winter. I'm certainly not going to be doing anything in the winter. I don't think. And but anyway, thank you, Squirrely. They called a power station. They're called a power station by Blue 80. Yeah, they make a lot of power stations, several different brands. This is ALIADAM. I don't know what that is. It says voice and out accent sounds kind of familiar. Voice. This I'm going to read it just like it's written. Voice and accent sound kind of similar to good old Billy Bob Thornton from that new Accent Landman series set down in both Midland and Odessa down in South Texas. Great video, sir. The magic of oil and gas fields plus hydraulic fracking down in the good old Lone Star State. Evening from Baltimore this fall, autumn, and winter 2025 up here in the Mid-Atlantic region, sir, senior, and folks here. Thank you very much. That was driving. Yeah, that was on the road to Midland, Texas in the Class C. Gary Holtz. Good day, Rusty. Well, good day to you, Gary. This is Emma the Aussie. Hello, Emma the Aussie. If you're only looking at 4 inches, you could lower the air out of the tires and just pull them off. Home Depot has some heavy mats in Kerrville. You could just set the hubs on them and back it in, put wheels back on. Yeah, I could do a lot of things, but I think that might work, because that would get the unit in the garage in Carrizozo. But again, we got a long time before we get there. Thank you. Don Burton. Anal glaucoma is when you call your boss and say, I really cannot see my ass coming to work today. Damn. Couple more here and we'll shut her down. No way, Jose. Drinking and driving, knowing damn well I can't go. I'll never see Texas, LA, or old Mexico. But here at this table, I'm able to leave it behind, drinking till I'm dreaming 1,000 miles out of my mind. Yeah, good lyrics. I can't remember the name of the song, though. Richard Lowry's got a long comment here. I'll read a couple of sentences. It says, the Rouser looks like a really nice trailer. I believe that's the same one that Bob Wells Cheap RV Living has in his stores for us when he comes to Quartzsite. It should be easy to buy a twin bed frame off of Amazon for a 6-inch foam mattress. Yeah, it would be really easy to set it up. I could probably set it up for, including buying a nice bed and stuff, $500 probably. Yeah, and I don't need any solar. Well, I'm not going to be boondocking, so that just wherever I am, I'll have shore power if I got one, which I don't think I am. Joan Summerfield. Get well soon, Raven. Yeah, the Raven went to the doctor, man. The golf cart. Thanks for reminding us to guard our mind, Rusty. Too easy to allow gloomy thoughts to charge through the gates, especially at this time of the year when the days are shorter and there is less sunshine in some areas. Be safe, be happy. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry, be happy. But thank you, Joan Summerfield. You have a good day. And then this is Chris Tucker, the last one. You can only lay in it or sit up in it without bending your knees. What are you going to do in the waking hours of the day? You will get tired of it really quickly. It's only good for sleeping only. I've watched all your videos for 5 years. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And then somebody says, I agree. The Rouser sounds perfect for someone who is a hiker or will be outside most of the day cooking outside and needing on the bed. It is, but it's 5'10" tall. Okay, on the inside, and I'm 6 foot. So we got about this much. So I mean, I could get around okay if I got it, which I'm probably not. Yeah, it says this is Frank James. It says the Runaway Rouser is a stand-up camper, 5'10" interior height. You are referring to the Runaway Base Camp, Cool Camp, Navigator, and Venturist. Each of those are 46 inches tall inside. Okay, that makes a big difference. This is last one here. William Bingham says there's also another AI disease known as rectocraniitis, also known in the vernacular as heads up one's ass. Very common on YouTube. Could be, could be. But anyway, guys, from Llano, Texas, on a Wednesday morning coming down, Wednesday, December the 10th at 6:07 a.m. and about 35 or so degrees. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you're going to get something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. Keep your body hydrated, and it'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and all that stuff. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Excellent. Do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. Enjoy your day, enjoy your life, adios, bye-bye. If I can reach this thing. Bye-bye thing.